What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, in today's video, I want to tell you about what Shiba Inu's price is doing because it does seem as if something pretty interesting could be playing out, and I want you to at least keep your eye on it. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. And guys, don't forget, if you do want to start trading on up to 500x leverage on things like Bitcoin, Solana, SHIB, Pepe, and many more, you can check out that BTCC link down below. If you sign up to BTCC specifically using my link, they're going to give you a 10% bonus on your first time deposit between $500 and $100,000. This means if you deposit, say, $3,000, they're going to give you $300 right then on the spot to start trading with. And whatever profit you make from that is completely yours, no strings attached. You can reinvest it, withdraw it, do whatever you want with it. It's a great opportunity to make literally free gains during the bull market. So if that is something that interests you, go check out that platform down below. It's a great trading platform. I use it all the time myself, so feel free to check it out and let me know what you think. So before we talk about what Shiba Inu's price is doing right now, let me give you just a quick little recap as to what's been going on, so of course you can get an idea of why what is happening right now is so important. So over the last few weeks for SHIB, what we've really been tracking has been its progress at breaking through this golden zone. Of course, we were way down here, and we had, of course, the descending channel, and we had the inverse head and shoulders, and we had all these things, and they pushed us up towards this golden zone, and now the main focus is the golden zone itself. Can SHIB's price break this golden zone or not? So of course we started making these moves. I mean, we had breakouts and backtests, breakout and backtest, and things have been looking good, and we've been getting more and more excited because you know the repercussions if we can break the golden zone. If the golden zone is broken, meaning if we clear this Fibonacci golden ratio between 3392 and 2661, that opens up the door for Shiba Inu's price to not only just clear this previous high from March of this year, but push past that high up to that 1.272 fib extension at the 684 level, to the 1.618 fib extension at the 1128 level. We're talking about if we break this golden box, SHIB's price might break up 140 to 300% to the upside. And so obviously, the more and more we're getting closer and closer to breaking this golden box, the better, and we've been tracking this very closely. Now, fast forwarding a little bit more into this week and the last few weeks, what we have been tracking has been the interactions here at the golden box. Because what you can see here is that SHIB's price came up to it, got rejected off of it, and created this little support zone, used that support zone to break to the top side, but wasn't quite able to get that breakout. Of course, you all know that the market did actually tank on December 9th, leading SHIB and many other cryptos down right back to where they came from, right back into the support zone. Well, SHIB's price now in the modern day is starting to give us some very interesting structure right here that I want you to watch out closely for, because if this does play out a certain way, we actually might see this structure alone push the price towards the upside. So now that you have a good recap of what's going on and the fact that the goal is to clear the golden box, let's zoom in a little bit and talk about what's happening now. And look, I will give you a little bit of a warning as we go into the next portion of the video that things may get a little bit complicated here, especially if you are a little new or if you're more advanced, but you're just trying to add some of these tools to your toolbox. And so all that I suggest and all that I will tell you, if you are someone who's trying to get better at this whole crypto thing and these things get a little complicated or confusing, is just to stick around to the end of the video. At the end of the video, we'll have gone through things much more thoroughly, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Discord community that we are seeing people generating hundreds of percentages and gains in every single day as a result of all the workshops, live streams, classes, and more. So again, if you're one of those people who's just trying to get better at this whole crypto thing, all that I ask from you, just stick around until the end of the video. So what we can see is that as SHIB's price has started to work itself up, we're actually developing what many people, including myself, would consider to be a cup and handle pattern. Now, you may initially think, well, this shouldn't be a cup and handle pattern because there isn't a defined left side of the cup, right? There isn't a defined point. Well, typically speaking, you are correct. But sometimes a strategy that many people implement will be the development of structure based on key points of resistance or the Fibonacci's. And what I mean by that is, although there may not be a defined left side of the cup right here, as long as this general cup and handle is being formed on a major point of resistance, then it can be defined as a cup and handle pattern, and according to analysts, can then be used to, of course, justify a possible breakout towards the upside. Because historically, again, cup and handle patterns are bullish structures that usually will break or, resort to breakouts to the upside. So what this means is that, well, okay, do we have a key zone of resistance? Well, I would say that there is one if we're looking at it from a purely structural perspective. We had a wick here, we had a wick here, so who's to say that this can't be a key point of resistance? But if you zoom in and you look at it from one more different perspective, though, you can really see it. What we're going to do is we're going to draw our Fibonacci from this range high all the way down to the range low. Let's go here, Fib retracement, boom. And now the picture starts getting clear. What you can see is that there is a very, very important level of resistance that we're at right now, and it is the micro golden zone. So do you remember how I told you in the beginning of the video that if SHIB's price was able to break this big golden zone, it would open up the door to being able to push up, hundreds of percentages? Well, it applies on the shorter term time frames as well. And SHIB's price is in a spot right now to where, since we have a defined point of resistance that the top side of this zone is being created on, this can be considered a cup and handle pattern. Now, is it developed completely? No. Is it a guarantee that we are going to see this turn into a cup and handle? No. And so the point of today's video isn't to tell you that SHIB's price is definitely about to go up. It's more to tell you to be on the lookout for if this does continue to develop. Because if SHIB's price does work itself up at this point, up towards that 296 level, this will be a defined cup and handle pattern. And although those also don't have a 100% chance of breaking upwards, they have a dang on good chance. And my favorite thing about this cup and handle pattern specifically is that if we do see it break out to its full potential, that gives us a SHIB that pushes right up towards 3642. Now you may think, okay, cool, it goes up to 3642, who cares? Oh, well, you must have forgot what we spoke about in the beginning of the video. In the beginning of the video, I told you SHIB's entire goal right now is to break the golden zone, the macro golden zone, the big golden zone. That's what gets us up a couple 100%. And guess where the golden zone ends, guys? The golden zone ends at 3391. Our breakout target of this cup and handle, if this is playing out, is 36, meaning that if this cup and handle pattern plays out as we hope it might, this could be the moment that we start to get the breakout above the golden zone and open up the door for SHIB's price to push up 100, 200, 300% to the upside. So it's not as simple as, oh, it was about to be a nice breakout. No, it's much cooler than that. This will be a situation to where we can finally see SHIB's price break this golden zone that we've been trying to break all month and unlock that door for 100 to 300% gain to the upside. And so what I want you to do right now is to watch very closely what SHIB's price does. Again, it's not guaranteed. We are still at risk. The risk we have right now is the formation of this pattern, the ABC correction, because if we do, it invalidates my thesis that this may be a cup and handle, and we're probably going to see this bad boy fall 20 to 30%. But if we can work our way up to that white level, oh man, we're going to be in a good spot, and we might actually see SHIB's price start making a breakout well before even clearing this golden zone, which is a huge sign. So the only thing I wanted to kind of make this video about today was really focusing on the fact that this might be on the way. And I know this is pure speculation, but sometimes if there isn't like an immediate purchase that I can do in this exact moment, there aren't any buys or sells that I want to do. I like to speculate a little bit on what might be happening and position myself to be ready just in case that is the case. And since there is such a high likelihood that this is what's trying to develop here for SHIB, I thought it would be valuable to at least share this with you and tell you to be on the lookout for it just in case it does come to fruition. So what I do want you to do is let me know down in the comments below, are you okay with videos like this where I'm kind of just speculating on what might happen and I tell you a bit of what to be prepared for, or would you rather me talk about what is happening and what we can be doing as a result of it? So let me know down there, but if anything, keep a very close eye on this white line. This white line is at 2982 because this is the breakout zone for the cup and handle, and this is what would validate a move to the upside here, okay? So keep an eye on that, and of course, as per usual, I will continue to update you as we get closer and closer. Now, if you're someone who's just trying to get better at this whole crypto thing, I highly recommend you joining the Discord server. Okay, guys, in the Discord server, what you're gonna get are insights with Tyler, which are my thoughts and insights, some of the things that I'm buying and selling, some moves I'm making my portfolio, and much more. For example, on the 9th, in that huge dip, we were buying all of these different cryptos, and all of them are up 20 to 30% now. We have exclusive live shows every single day. We have daily technical analysis reports that get released on the same cryptos I make videos about, daily fundamental analysis reports on the market itself. I have 2 teams of professional traders who post their buy and sell alerts every single day, and you need to think, these are people who live off of trading. These are professional trade teams, and they're giving you their buy and sell signals, which is absolutely insane. We have premium classes on things like bull market investing, the Fibonacci's, the Bollinger Bands. We have beginners courses on things like leverage trading and technical analysis for beginners, and many more of these releasing. These are 30-minute long, 20-page presentation, vocabulary sheet, cheat sheet presentation. I mean, we got so much going on in these technical analysis and leverage trading for beginners courses. You got to check those out. We have these 2 to 3 minute long videos called Tips with Tyler, where we just go over random stuff, and you can pause it to see what sort of videos there are there. And all these things combined are generating the community hundreds of percentages and gains every single day, quite simply because people are using these lessons to turn them into strategies, taking those strategies and turning them into real life profits and gains. Look at this guy yesterday, putting in multiple trades at over 100% gains on ICP. Absolutely insane stuff. So if you do want access to this, head down to the Patreon link down below, guys. It's the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper. It's either 17 bucks a month or 5 bucks a month. And I think that is a crazy good deal. And we actually have one more tier up releasing on Monday, so do stay tuned for that. But go feel free to check that out down below. I do think it's a very, very good deal, and it has clearly helped hundreds of people elevate. We're currently at 729 members just in the last month. So if you do want to join that, check that link out down below. Don't forget, guys, we post 6, 7, 8 videos here on the channel every single day. So if you have been enjoying them, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.